So I have this game that I learned from someone. I don't even know who, but it's the fortune cookie game. So when we went to Payway earlier today, we got more than our fair share of fortune cookies when they weren't looking. And now we're going to play the fortune cookie game, which all you have to do is you open a fortune cookie and you ask a question before you open your fortune cookie, and whatever the fortune cookie says is the answer to your question.
I've never played before. This is my first time.
You should go first.
Okay. So the first question we have is singleness a virtue? Do I eat the cookie, or...?
I guess we can wait till later to eat the cookies, because
Okay.
I don't know that everybody wants to see us do that.
An unexpected event will bring you riches.
So lesson learned, when you're single, you have a higher propensity to being rich. Perhaps.
An unexpected event, though. If I'm preparing to be single, then the unexpected event would
Maybe
be...
you're just going to meet a hot dude.
Right, and he's going to be rich. Solid.
Next question. When will the two of us get to take another trip? Says, be careful. Bees with honey in their mouths have stings in their tails. So?
What does that mean? Is the trip the honey in our mouth?
Then what would be the sting in their tails?
Something bad is also going to happen?
We're just gonna let that be where it stands. Next question. This is why we were supposed to wait until we were done to start using these.
I can't open it. I need a man.
Oh, one moment.
Okay. So the next question is, should Andrea move to Kansas?
We shall see.
We shall see. This one's peeking out already. That's cheating.
It's just excited to answer the question. Sorry.
Take the advice of a faithful friend! Yes! Andrea's moving to Kansas!
The advice of this faithful friend was she made me promise her that I would never move to Kansas.
I'm changing my mind.
Next question, should Linnea move back to Texas? Says endurance and persistence will be rewarded. Which I don't know what that means, but probably if she moves back, she's either gonna need to move back on like horseback along the Oregon Trail or whatever the equivalent to Texas is. Go for it.
Andrea, this one's for you.
Okay.
This one is going to answer the age-old question, how many kids should Andrea have? Stop peeking.
Sorry, I just want to know.
Always surround yourself with true friends.
So lots.
Also, the first lucky number is 54, so I
So
think that's
probably 54. It's a lot of friends under one roof. Let's see, no. The last question is, since we just visited St. Louis and decided it's a pretty awesome city, should the two of us just both move to St. Louis and meet in the middle, even though that's not really the middle?
Forget me going back to Texas. Forget Andrea coming to Wichita. Should we both go to St. Louis?
A passionate new romance will appear in your life when you least expect it. I feel like this fortune cookie is simply confused. So we're gonna go with, let's see if there's any. Sun. Word of the day. Sun. I have no idea.
That answered nothing.
Oh well.
Well,
That's the name of the game.
Yep. So what did we get answered? Is singleness a virtue? If you marry a rich man. Later.
Later.
Will we take another trip? Was that one?
Yeah, it was one of mine. Will we take another trip? Well, bees with honey in their mouths have stings in their tails.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't probably go to anywhere where they do beekeeping.
Although honey is good.
True.
And
So
bees don't actually eat honey. So what does that
well,
mean?
yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They make it to eat. I'm pretty sure. We'll have to
I don't
Google
think
that
so.
later.
We'll get back to you on that one.
So it says here on this Orkin website that the only bees that eat honey are the larvae, the bee larvae. But then later on, it mentions that the worker bees eat pollen and nectar from flowers, which can be turned into honey. So it's a little ambiguous there as to whether the bees are eating the honey or whether they're eating the pollen before it gets turned into honey. On this website, which is just a forum with some beekeepers on it, they say that when you take the honey out of the nest, you have to leave enough for the bees to eat, since honey is their main food source. But then it says that the pollen is fed to the babies. So it kind of says the opposite of what the Orkin website said, where the honey is fed to the bees, but the pollen is fed to the larvae. So, I don't know. So my 5 seconds of Googling did not provide the yes or no answer I was hoping for. Do bees eat honey? But I guess we kind of find out that bees do eat honey, and also they eat pollen and nectar and stuff like that. But I guess if you have a more official answer, put it in the comments, and we would love to hear about it.
What's the next question? Should I move to Kansas?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
is
we decided.
What she thinks.
Yes.
Should Linnea move back to Texas?
No.
As long as she's able to endure the process.
Yes, that's right, in a horse-drawn carriage.
How many kids will I have? 54.
54. Should we both move to St. Louis? Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
That was a confusing one.
So until next time.
This has been the Fortune Cookie Game with Linnea and Andrea.